Hey YouTube, welcome back. Today we have this problem. It's called sign of the product of an array. There is a function called sign function that returns 1 if x is positive, minus 1 if x is negative, and 0 if x equals to 0. We are given an integer array called nums. Let the product of the product be the product of all the values in the array nums, and actually the product means the value of multiplying all of these numbers together. And we want to know if this number will be negative or positive. This number will be 144. It will be positive, and because of that we return 1. This will be 0, because if we have 0 we will return 0. This one, it will be -1, and so we return -1. So the thing that you can see, that if you want to know if it will be positive or negative, we can just count the negative values. If the negative values number is even, that means the number will be two solutions. It'll be 0 or it'll be possible. It will be positive. If it's odd, that means it will be 0 or it will be negative. So this is the things that we can just count the negative numbers. So let's just create a variable called count negative. Count negative, and it will be 0. And I will create a loop for let num of nums. And in this new loop, I'll try to count the negative values. So first of all, I want to know if we have any number that equals 0, we should return 0, because there's no need actually to continue looping, because if it's 0, the result will be 0, because we're multiplying everything. So if num equals 0, we return 0, and that's it. However, we have other solutions. If num is less than 0, the count negative. Wait a minute, I will close the window because there is some more constructions outside. This way is way more better right now. So we will, if we find the number is below than 0, we'll increase the count negative. That means we find a negative number, and that's it basically. So we want to return if the count negative is even. Basically, we check the first solution. We check the first statement. If it's equals to 0, if nums equals to 0, and the products mean that we will multiply all of these numbers together. So if we have one number equal to 0, the result will be 0 all the time. So we finish this one. We finish this requirements. We have these two things. So the first, if we want to know them, we want to know how many negative values. If the negative values number is even, that means the number will be positive. If it's odd, it will be negative. So how we can know if this number, the count negative, is even or odd? So if we mod it by 2, it should be equals to 0 if it's even. So if this even, and that means it's positive, so we return 1, otherwise we return -1. It's a pretty easy problem. It's really easy to work with. So let's submit and let's see. Yeah, it works. So okay, that's it for this video. I hope my solution was quite good. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss a video, and see you in future problems.